Hello and welcome to this video comparison of the Razer Blade 16 versus the Asus ROG Strix Scar 16, two of the year's most anticipated 16-inch gaming laptops. These are the top high-end Asus 16-inch gaming laptops and Razer 16-inch gaming laptops on the market right now. So, without further ado, let's get started. Display comparison. Blade 16 features a 16-inch mini LED screen with 3840 by 2400p WQUXGA and 1920 by 1200 FHD plus resolutions with dual-mode mini LED display, a 16.10 aspect ratio, and up to 500 to 1000 nits of brightness with up to 240 Hz refresh rate options. This gaming laptop has a MUX switch. The ROG Scar 16 also has a 16-inch mini LED screen with a resolution of 2560 by 1600 WQXGA and a 16.10 aspect ratio, 240 Hz refresh rate, with a brightness of 1000 nits, and a MUX switch. Performance. The Razer Blade 16 is equipped with a 13th generation Intel Core i9-13950HX with 24 cores, 32 threads, and 36 MB of CPU L3 cache, with a maximum turbo speed of 5.5 GHz of CPU boost clock. ROG Strix Scar 16 also supports an Intel Core i9-13980HX with 24 cores, 32 threads, and 36 MB of CPU L3 cache, with a maximum turbo speed of 5.6 GHz of CPU boost clock. Because these are the most recent high-end processors on the market, expect a performance boost from the last generation of processors. Graphics. Razer Blade 16 supports up to RTX 4060, 4070, 4080, and 4090 with 8, 12, and 16 GB of GDDR6X video memory and a boost clock of up to 2370, 2175, 2280, and 2040 MHz at 140 and 175 watts of maximum graphics power. Furthermore, the ROG Strix Scar 16 supports RTX 4080 and 4090 graphics cards with 12 and 16 GB of GDDR6X video memory and a boost clock of up to 2280 and 2040 MHz at 175 watts of maximum graphics power, providing the best performance for gaming, editing, designing, and much more. Note, the result may vary in the actual scenario. Memory and storage. The Razer Blade 16 supports up to 64 GB of RAM with a memory speed of 5600 MHz DDR5 SODIMM and an NVMe Gen 4 storage capacity of up to 4 TB of NVMe SSD storage. Also, the ROG Strix Scar 16 supports 64 GB of RAM with a speed of 4800 MHz DDR5 SODIMM memory. Also supports NVMe Gen 4 storage up to 4 TB of NVMe SSD storage capacity. I/O ports. Blade 16 supports 3 USB Type-A ports, 2 USB Type-C ports, a card reader, an HDMI 2.1 port, and a 3.5mm combination jack. Strix Scar 16, on the other hand, includes 2 USB Type-A ports, 2 USB Type-C ports, an HDMI 2.1 port, a gigabit LAN port, and a 3.5mm combo jack. Communications. Razer Blade 16 supports Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2, 1080p HD camera, 4x2 watts speaker with THX spatial audio sound software. The ROG Strix Scar 16 also has Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2, a 720p HD camera, 4x2 watts speaker with Dolby Atmos sound software. Design and features. Blade 16 has a body dimension of 13.98 by 9.61 by 0.87 inches, delivering slimmer and lighter gaming laptops. It weighs 2.45 kilograms or 5.40 pounds, supports VR technology, has an island keyboard without a number pad with backlighting, and is exclusively available in black. The Strix Scar 16 is 13.94 by 10.39 by 1.20 inches and weighs 2.5 kilograms or 5.51 pounds. VR technology, an island with a number pad keyboard, and exclusively available in black color only. Battery life. The Razer Blade 16 supports a 95.2 watt-hour battery, which is the best for gaming and multitasking. ROG Strix Scar 16 supports a 90 watt-hour battery, which slightly lower capacity battery versus the Blade 16. CPU benchmark. GPU benchmark. Price comparison. The Razer Blade 16 has a base price of $2,699.99. The ROG Strix Scar 16 has a starting price of $2,800 approximately. Note, the price may vary depending on the specifications you choose when purchasing them. Conclusion. The Razer Blade 16 and ROG Strix Scar 16 are both excellent choices for hardcore and on-the-go gamers. Thank you for watching this Razer Blade 16 and Asus ROG Strix Scar 16 comparison. Please leave any questions or comments in the section below. As always, thank you, and please like and subscribe for more tech comparison content.